Have you ever thought that maybe you've been lied to? Big Reptile has been taking liberties and not letting you know how to properly take care of your snakes. Today we are going to debunk the biggest myth in all of the reptile hobby. I'm Adam, this is Wicked's Wicked Reptiles. Stick around. Something that's bothered me ever since I got started into the reptile hobby is I wasn't quite sure if taking care of reptiles the way you read on care guides is the right way to do it. Is there a secret? Is there something that the reptile industry is hiding from us? And I found it. Snakes nurse their young. We are meant to believe that these creatures, reptiles, are these heathens that lay the eggs or give birth and then that is it. They let their babies go on without them. They can go away. But it's not true. Reptiles, especially snakes, are loving mothers up until several years in age a lot of the time. And today we're going to talk to an experienced doctor, a doctor of snake lactation, Dr. Fexneck. He's coming here soon. We're going to sit down with him and discuss this very serious and very secret matter of snakes rearing their young. This is going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. I want to thank you very much for coming.
Pleased to meet you.
What's your first name, sir?
Name's Jim, bud. Name's Jim. Jim Fexneck.
Jim, of course.
Right.
Okay, all right. I know that you're really risking a lot being here and having this conversation about what we're about to talk about. So let's just get into it. I didn't know that snakes lactated before you contacted me. So could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, it is fascinating. I'll tell you, the way that snakes, they start latching on by. They start latching on to their mother. And then when they latch on to there, then they start drinking the snake's milk. That's how they grow up. And I seen it on my daddy's farm. And I'll tell you, bud, it is something fascinating. And Big Reptile doesn't want you to know this. I'll tell you that right now, bud.
That is truly fascinating. I personally had no idea. Before we get, can I get you a coffee, water, anything like that? Oh, where'd you get that?
Always got one. You gotta have road beers before you go anywhere, bud. Yeah, we're having a conversation, have a good old time on a Sunday afternoon, aren't we, bud?
All right. And maybe we just get to know each other a little bit. Where are you from? Where do you come from?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Edmonton, Alberta, born and raised, bleeding blue. Go McDavid, go Oilers. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And how did you get started in snakes? You breed snakes, I imagine, right?
Well, it's interesting that you just assume something like that, eh? I don't know why you make assumptions. I never touched a snake in my entire life, bud. They're creepy. They creep me out. Never bred one. Never touched one. Don't think they, you really need to be doing anything to know stuff. You know, oh, it's all up here, bud. It's all up here. That's where I get my knowledge from.
And how did you come to the conclusion that Big Reptile, as you like to call it, has been lying to us and kind of being deceitful? How did you first realize this? What made you...
Well, I've kind of started a crusade about Big Reptile, against Big Reptile.
Oh, so this isn't the first thing that you've exposed other things?
It's not the first one I debunked, you know. I debunked a bunch of other ones, but Big Reptile, it seems like the one that's going to make me the most money right now. That's what's interests me.
That is fascinating for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I know what I know.
Okay, and I guess with the lactation and the nursing of snakes, Dr. Fexneck, how does that start? Like, well,
that's a good question. It's what we wonder. Seems like the snakes aren't that big. You know, they go into the den, start suckling up on the mother's milk. They get a little bit bigger by the end of the summer, but I tell you, they're big noodles. They're big noodles, I tell you. I figured they probably doing it right away. Start right as soon as I come out of the mother, you know, right out of the egg. I don't know how it works, you know, but probably start sucking on them snutters right away.
Snutters?
Well, what would you call them, eh? Sneets? No, but...
Okay, all right, snutters it is.
My love is for the snakes, their snutters, and the suckling.
All right, and tell me a little bit more about how they latch onto the snutters.
Well, whatever you want to say, suckle on them, I'll tell you that right now.
And why is it that we don't see more pictures of this? What is it that they have to gain from suppressing this from the reptile hobby?
See, Big Reptile, bud, they don't want you to know about the snakes, the snutters, and the suckling. 100%. They can't be letting you know, because if they let you know, then why would you be incubating the eggs and taking buying extra containers, you know, for the babies, little sucklers there? They can take care of themselves on their own. But I tell you, they'd much rather be suckling on the snutters and sneets the entire time. It's just much easier for the snakes, 100%. It's really a money game for the big reptile. It's all about the money. These guys, I tell you, not to be trusted. Unlike me, I'm a professional.
And what school did you get your doctorate at, doctor?
I get asked this all the time, but why would I waste my money on school? I know what I know. I went to the school of life. That's what I graduated. 4.0 GPA. I don't know. Good grades, though. I tell you that right now. Yeah, I learned everything that I need to know out in the field, out behind Joe's house. Everything I learned is in the field back there.
Okay. Well, doctor, I appreciate you coming and letting us know about this dog. I had no idea. I 100% believe you all the way. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for letting me be on your show, hey, buds. What's up?
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ladies?
All right. Thank you very much for being on the show. I'm thinking he wasn't a real doctor, maybe. I did this video because I posted this picture, wherever it is, and I said if I get 100 likes on it on Facebook, follow the Facebook page if you don't already. I do this video about snake lactation, so I hope you enjoyed it. Do you like videos like this? Should I do more of them like this? They're only going to get better if I do. Or should I just go back to what I'm good at, or, you know, what I do most of the time? Put it in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching if you've got this far anyway. It was a lot of fun to make. Zazu thinks so too, apparently. If you liked the video, please hit subscribe. I really appreciate that. And of course, as always, because I do videos twice a week, that means that I'll see you on Monday.